traders, this is Rick with your Futures Trading Coach Aftermarket Update for the live trading alert call. Today is Monday, October 21st, and I'm going to let you guys know what we did today. Today in the room we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opportunities. 3 of them were really beautiful. The other one we had to get out of. The other one was about either a break even or 20 ticks. I'm going to run through everything here from left to right here really quick here. In the NQ, we took a trade and we were in as low as 21 or 22. The trade went up to 27 right here. This was on the 945 candle, and you'll see it went up. Some people were in a little bit higher, and I said that if you don't have at least 15 or 20 ticks made in the trade, just get out, because at around entry up to 3 or 4 ticks, because this thing really needed to push up. We were looking for this push up, and some people who got in at the higher price, if they only had 8 ticks or something like that, then they were going to have a break even or whatnot. But 20 ticks from people who waited for the 22, other people maybe a break even. And then the market came down, and again we got in here right after 10 o'clock, and it was a beautiful trade right in this area here. But because it shook around with these big red candle, big green candle, it shook around. Again, we had to get out of it. It was a break even, and I wish I could have had everybody stay with that, but typically, we can't do that when we get in. There were people that got in at the very best price down here by this red dot, or by this blue dot, and you'll see that thing went all the way up. But I can't assume that most people did that. I'm assuming that people got in at the higher price, and I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. So it's kind of like worst case scenario. Would have been a break even. Somebody could have made, if they had one contract, could have made 8 ticks, 10 ticks. If they got the best price, they could have got all the way up. But again, for most people, I would say they didn't make any money on that, and that's only because the way we manage the trades very, very, conservatively in the room. Now, when the market came up, we had an S play, and that was a beautiful trade. That was a beautiful trade that we took. That was at that was on the after the 1036 candle, 1650, okay, and that sucker just went up. I mean, and on the initial push, it went from 1650 up to 32. It went over 60 ticks, right, just in this initial push. Okay, and then it never came back down here. You'll see it actually never in the whole rest of the day. I mean, it never came back down. Some people held it a runner for this pullback and one more push, so up to here, and then everybody was out once it got up here above 30, 35 in here. So again, I'd say up to 40 to 60 ticks on the initial push. Some people could have got a little bit more, but again, plenty of ticks to be made in the trade. And then we had a beautiful RS trade, beautiful RS trade. That was after the 1151 candle. We got short at 34. Some people were in at 33.50. I said the most aggressive you could actually take it was 32. But most people were in 33. I said closer to 34 would be better. We had people in at all those different prices, and it just went down to 25, and it wasn't bad. I mean, up to 30 plus ticks. I told everybody it had to close below 25. It never did. In fact, it never did the whole day. Okay, but there was 25, 30 ticks to be made in here, which was beautiful. And then our beautiful trade we had was in crude. We had a beautiful trade in crude. I call it an S play. After the 1006 candle, 5302. 5302, we took 0 heat on that trade. It went against us exactly 1 tick to get filled. Some people didn't need it to go against 1 tick to get filled, but just a beautiful trade. Again, 20 ticks just on the initial conservative push. Never came down to the entry. And I said it had to get above 21 and then 25, and it wasn't going to really get going until it got to 33, which it did here, and that's exactly when it got going. So I said, you kind of got to hold it around entry if you want to. do. But again, 20 ticks for most. It did go over 50, and it never came anywhere near our entry after we got in. So beautiful trade there in crude. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to do it all over again. Again, there was no losing trades in the room today. There was 2 that could have been break evens. This one, again, if somebody got in at the medium price and moved their stop up and took profits, they would have had a break even. And this one was a break even. All the other 3 were nice winners. So, 50, 60 ticks minimum. 20, 30 ticks, 35 ticks here, short, and then this beauty went, 20 to 50 ticks, depending on how long somebody held it and how many contracts somebody had. So we are going to come back tomorrow and do it all over again. Until then, everybody have a great day. Check out our free trial, www.futurestradingcoach.com, and safe trading, everybody.